In this video, I'm talking about the cards I want to see in Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge. I want to make this wish list, trying to find out and decipher what they mean by that product description in the set on the official website, and also have fun deciding what cards need a reprint right now and the coolest cards we can see. That is really going to save Konami from the backlash they're getting right now with the OTS 25 announcement, with Ultimate Rares, with the state of the format, with Snake Eye. What cards would you like to see in Terminal Revenge? Are you excited for the new dual terminal archetypes? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys in the video. Our set is a little bit different to the OCG because we're getting extra cards in there, such as these Sky Striker imports. Also, if you see the description of the pack, they are teasing some cards that are going to be supporting Phantom of Nightmare and Legacy of Destruction. We can kind of guess what those would be, and here's my wishes of what I would love to see in Terminal Revenge. I think we all want to see this card in Terminal Revenge. It suits the aesthetic of this pack, and I think it's the perfect card to basically make up for the flops Konami is doing right now with products, and that card is Phantom of Yubel. So this card is the absolute game changer. Phantom of Yubel is not only a very easy future summon, it's a monster negation, and it also triggers your Yubel monsters. And because it shuffles materials, that is literally everything the deck wants. When they use up materials by destroying them with the field spell, we get Fiendsmith boosting Fiend support, and this is the icing on the cake to guarantee a nib count, but more importantly, creates a package for Yubel. So in the OCG, this card is super popular and is actually getting bought out, and it's generic because you can play a very tiny package to summon this. More importantly, validates Yubel, and all this build up, all this hype for a very high tier potential meta deck only to flop because one card didn't get released. I would hate to see that. I think every Yubel Unchained player agrees with me. I mean, personally, when you read the description, cards that are in Phantom Nightmare and Legacy of Destruction, that's literally Yubel. Yubel cards came out in Phantom Nightmare. So I kind of want to say and hope that Konami has actually confirmed it with that description. We'll have to wait and see, of course. But let's move on to the second card, which I also think deserves a great spot in this pack, is Fire King Orcanix, which allows them to play basically without Snake Eye, which I never thought I'd say, but Fire King was always a powerful structure deck, and now they've got this new card that basically guarantees they don't need the Snake Eye cards. They definitely probably will still play them, and I feel like is the perfect comeback for the deck post ban list. I also think we'll get a ban list before Euros, especially with the recent product announcement. It just makes sense for me, at least. I don't know about you guys. Orcanix being a level 4 monster means it can normal or special search a winged beast after destroying a fire, and you literally add Garunix and you pop off as well. This new card literally completes the Fire King deck. This is a normal summon they have aside from Ponix, which is another reason why they don't really or necessarily are running Snake Eye. You can see the OCG meta reports, they're not really using it. Some decks are still running it though, and some decks are still running Fiendsmith. This card also tagging out into the OG Garunix is insane, and I love that this card does that. This card can also copy the level of the monster you add. The deck has a rank 8. I actually think Fire King will take a backseat for pure Snake Eye, which we've seen dominate YCS. YCS Indie was won by pure Snake Eye. Okay, this is a super interesting one, possibly controversial, but I want to see Thrust in the new Terminal Revenge set. This is a very low % chance, in my opinion, we'll see it, but when you see the description of the set, cards that are run in tournaments, this is a perfect example. I'm checking off the list on Rarity Collection. This is one of the cards that is still due a reprint. I'm not sure if it's confirmed in the Megatins. I know a ton of sets are, but also we've seen Megatins not reprint certain cards. Maybe Thrust will be in here, as it was reprinted in Maze of Millennia, which was printed some time ago. Some players would probably not like this change, but what might change their minds is the quarter century rare Thrust when it's printed in this pack. I think that is the perfect way to put this card in the set and make everyone happy. Let me know in the comments if you agree. Do you actually think it's going to happen? Do you think it's just going to be until the Megatins? We've got the Rarity Collection too. We didn't see Thrust, so this really seems like the only chance we're going to get it. Flame Tongue the Blazing Swordsman. This card I feel like should have been in some type of set before because it's really great fire support. It's a fun card as well. On summon, it can add a banished fire monster to the hand. This card is perfect for Infernoids, and that is why I want to see in this pack. Infernoids is being released. This card has to be in Terminal Revenge. I've got to see it. We're in the era of fire support, so why not give us all the fire cards? This card protecting face-up spell traps by opponent's card effects is the exact thing we need as well. I think this card is perfect for protecting Temple Snake Eye, protecting your face-up Snake Eye back row, but more importantly, in a deck like Infernoid with the Void continuous spells that are really powerful, like Void Vanishment. This is actually the perfect card to combine with them. Konami likes to also pair things that boost archetypes in a booster pack. Would love to see this in Ultra. This card's art is insane. Let's really quickly go over Kurikara Divine Carnage, which got Ultimate Rare in a previous OTS pack. We didn't see it in Rarity Collection 2, and I think a lot of players were hoping for it to be in there. This is a Power of the Elements card, which has just not been printed in a while. Whether we get every Megatin Power of the Element card, I'm honestly not sure. I don't have high hopes for that. So I would love to see this card in Terminal Revenge. It would be great as a Ultra or Secret Rare. maybe even a quarter century secret rare as well. This card isn't even being played right now, but seems like the perfect chance for people to grab it. With a card like Original, adding career card to hand in a deck that has a lot of level 1 fires in like Infernoid Decatron. That is why I think this card will be in Terminal Revenge. Okay, the next one is very interesting. It's Bestial Despair, which can be played in Tempai. We're not seeing it in Tempai. But the point is, this card can be also played in Bestials. More importantly, in decks like Vanadium, this card is super popular. But even Vanadium being hit with the Baron ban, Savage ban, this card is also in a very weird place where it's just kind of forgotten, but it's still quite expensive. So for that reason, I would love to see this card as a secret rare. Knowing it might be reprinted as an ultra rare sucks, so I really hope it would be a secret rare. It would definitely put the price down on this card, and it's one of the coolest synchros we've seen in a long time. It's got that perfect aesthetic of a villain boss monster. It's a very low chance maybe. Or do you think I'm wrong? Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I can see Wanted being reprinted, then being hit on the ban list. Similar to how Hiker Firebacks got reprinted, Baron Savage got reprinted. So this kind of, sets a trend for the pre-Euros ban list, which I'm on the side that it will happen before Euros. You need Wanted in the Diabellstar package. Infernoid wants to see Diabellstar Wanted Original, and you need the Wanted card, which is a free of. Age of Overlord was probably one of the most bought out sets in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Description of the booster pack and the official website kind of, to me, points that Wanted could be in here. It could be a short print ultra, and even though I hate to say it, that might be the best case for this card to be in the set. Similar to how Hydrant was a super rare short print. I kind of want to see it as an ultra though. It will definitely be less Wanted, no pun intended. This is the perfect time to reprint it. Again, preparing for that preemptive Euros ban list, which after the OTS 25 announcements kind of adds up and maybe something we're going to see. One final card I want to shout out is Trident Dragon. So I feel like Konami really missed the mark on the announcement for this card being reprinted, how they approached the reprint idea, letting people borrow a Trident Dragon, which is a super old card as it is. This card really should have been in Terminal Revenge. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this card kind of existed at the time of these dual terminal archetype, and it seems like it fits the theme of Terminal Revenge with these cards that were super legacy, super old school, having brand new support that makes them relevant again. And for that reason, Trident Dragon feels, to me at least, feels like a dual terminal card. By the time it comes out in the Mega Tins, I just don't think the hype for Tempai will be there. It may get more support, but as far as we know right now, this is where the craziest part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Happens. Near Euro season, near National season, near YCS season. Players not accessing Tempai Dragon because it's way too old of a card. But let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Do you think Trident Dragon should be in this set? Does it make sense for this set as well? And that has been my list of cards I want to see in Terminal Revenge, but I want to know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Let me know which cards I missed out, which card has the highest chance of being in here. It was really funny to check out Rarity Collection 2 set list, compare it to Terminal Revenge, and try and figure out and decipher what they mean by that description. What cards are in Phantom Nightmare Legacy of Destruction that this set is going to release that boost them? It really all points to Phantom of Yubel, but again, let me know your thoughts if you agree or disagree. What do you think about Trident Dragon not being in this set? Can we maybe see it as an ultra rare? I hope a secret rare, maybe a QCR, and I would love to see that. It will be the perfect high rarity reprint, as well as giving it a base reprint in the Terminal Revenge set. And of course, we're going to see cool cards like your Ice Barriers, which I'm excited for. Definitely stay tuned on the channel. We're going to do a deck profile on release day. And that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.